Hello, everybody. This is your host, Bobby Collier, representing the House of Common Sense. Coming to you once again. And I don't want to take up much of your time this afternoon. Getting ready to take a drive out of the country. And today I want to address a big issue that folks been complaining about, talking about, and even fighting about. And that is the flags. The United States flag and the Confederate flag. And the Confederate statues and monuments. Black folks say that the Confederate flags, all of these Confederate generals, commandos, their statues and monument promote prejudice, discrimination, and racism.
In 1 mile, make a left turn on Fontaine Road.
And they do. They do. But let me bring your attention to something that let me bring your attention to something that you may not know about this country, and if you know it, you may have looked over it. When you say that the Confederate flag or the rebel flag promotes racism and hate and prejudice, you're right. But the United States flag also promotes the same agenda. One flag is no better than the other.
In a half mile, make a left turn on Fontaine Road using the upcoming left 2 lanes.
Now, the United States flag represent hate, murder, hanging, lynching, burning, killing, everything that you can possibly mention. The shedding of innocent blood. Because, see, the United States flag was flying during the time of slavery. Huh? The United States became an independent country in 1776. Huh? During that time, black people were in slavery. They was being hung, murdered, raped, burned, lynched. The most humane treatment the most brutal treatment that you could give a person was done to black people that came out of Africa under the United States flag. As a matter of fact, if you want to get technical about it, the United States flag has more blood on it than the Confederate flag. If you really want to get technical now, because you have to go back to what they did to the Native Americans. Okay, the bloodshed that came from taking the land from the Native Americans. See, you had to kill a lot of them because they knew what the United States were doing was wrong. So they fought back. Many of them got killed, murdered, scalped. Under the so-called United States flag. Let's talk about all the wars that the United States flag flew in as a reputation, not as a reputation, but as to represent the United States. Under that flag, we fought World War I and World War II under the United States flag. See? So if you really want to get technical, the United States flag basically represented the same as the Confederate flag. It's a part of world history. There's more blood on the United States flag than it is on the Confederate flag. Think about it. So you might want to, if you want to rid of the Confederate flag, then you might as well rid of the United States flag. One ain't no better than the other. There's blood on both flags. But it's part of the American history. Let them have their flag. Let them have their monuments and statues. That's part of their history. Okay? See, America has a history of brutality. It was built on slavery and cheap labor. See, you can bring down the flag. You can bring down the monuments and all the statues, all the images that you think that promotes racism, prejudice, and discrimination. But if you do away with all of that, the images, you still can't control the mindset of the people. See, a flag can't do anything but fly. Huh? A monument can't do anything but just stand. Okay? A statue can only stand. It can't move, it can't talk, it can't walk, okay? It can't pull a trigger. But it's the people. If you can't get the racism and the prejudice and the hate out of the hearts of the people, hell, you might as well let the damn statues and flags stand. But they can't do anything. It's the people. It's the heart of the people. It's the mindset of the people that keep this thing going. Not the flag. Now, I don't want to make nobody mad. This is your host, Bobby Collier, representing the House of Common Sense. It have to make sense to me. See? See, if you can't change the mindset of the people that support the flags and the monuments and the statues, everything that you claim to be racist, everything you claim to be racist and discriminatory, okay, and prejudice and hate, if you can't change the mindset of the people, hell, moving the statues and the monuments and the flag ain't worth 2 cents. See, because see, hate and prejudice is in the people, not in the flag. Flag can't do nothing. Monuments can't do anything. Statues can't do anything. They're just there. Okay, they're just like this piece of paper. All right, you place it one place, and it stays there until somebody moves it. It can't talk. It can't walk. Okay, it can't swing a baseball bat or a billy stick, or turn a water hose on, or sick a dog on you, or pull a trigger. It's the people. See, see, if you can't move the people, if you can't move the hearts of the people, you might as well let the images roll. Let them stay where they're at. Because it's part of their history. It's part of this country, which you call America, the United States, it's part of their history. That's what this country was built on. All right? It's still going on today. Huh? It ain't gonna change hate, prejudice, racism, okay, discrimination. It ain't gonna change. That's the trademark of this country. That's their trademark. Huh? They're accustomed to that type of behavior. See? They ain't gonna change by you moving a flag or a statue or a monument. Huh? They ain't gonna change. Okay? If you can't change their heart and their mindset, might as well throw everything else out of the window. This Bob Kite represents house common sense. Okay? I don't want to make nobody mad. You know, some of y'all say, well, you speaking up for the white man. No, I'm speaking up on common sense. Okay? No, I don't like racism, discrimination, and prejudice, and hate, animosity, and folks killing people and fighting, and I don't like that. I don't condone it. Okay? But I have common sense to understand that what's in a person's heart, okay, versus a flag or a monument or statue is two different things. If you can't move the person's heart, you might as well let the statues and the monument and the flags alone. Okay? See? Unless you can change what's in here and what's in here. That's what we need to change in America. Okay? We need to change the heart and the mindset of folks. See? We can change that. The flags and the statues will automatically go away. Because folks would have a different mindset. See? See, prejudice was passed down from generation to generation. Racism. All right? It's passed down from generation to generation. Folks kept it going. Okay? We are the dominant race of people. All right? Everybody is going to be under us. Okay? Black folks ain't nothing but niggas. And that's all they'll ever be, as far as we're concerned. And we got to keep them down under us, under our command. That was passed down from generation to generation. See, that's a learned and a taught behavior. All right? White folks start teaching their kids that when they're about 2 or 3 years old. Huh? Okay? I tell you, we can change that. Hell, let them have their damn flag. I don't care. Let them fly the damn flag. I don't care. All right? Just let me survive. Let me and my people survive. All right? You got a movement down there in Holly Hill, a little small town. They got one stoplight. Okay? See, sometimes black people is just picky to a certain extent. Right? Everywhere they see the Confederate flag, they want it moved. All right? There's no small town, and I'm going to close with this. My time is about up. There's no small town in Holly Hill, South Carolina. All right? I was born in Holly Hill. All right? It's a nice little peaceful town, but it was. Okay? Now, Holly Hill have always been sort of racist. Okay, I remember as a little boy growing up down there, going to the stores in Holly Hill. All right, they didn't have no restroom for black folks. All right, and but you had to go behind the store or behind a building somewhere and urinate. But if they catch you doing that, they'd lock you up. But yet still, they didn't have no restroom for you to use. Okay, see, you know, I remember growing up down there. Sometimes you had to go into the back of the store. Okay, there was white folks in there that would serve the white folks before they served the blacks. Okay, you know, and a lot of whites in that area was prejudiced, and they would do something to you if they caught you by yourself, or it was at nighttime, and they could hurt you or hit you with something. You know, sometimes even shoot you. See, they were down there. There were three types of white people. I noticed that when I was a child. There was white folks that hated you, and they would do something to you, and they would hurt you. Wasn't nobody around, and they could really do something to you and get by with it. Wasn't no witnesses around. Okay, they'll hurt you. Sometimes even kill you. Second type of white people down in that area were white people that they didn't like you, they didn't want to have nothing to do with you, but they wouldn't hurt you. They ain't gonna do nothing, wouldn't do nothing to help you. Okay, you better not be caught on their property. They catch you on their property, they'll shoot you. Okay, you know, they ain't want to have nothing to do with you. Okay, but most of them wouldn't kill you. Okay, but they didn't care nothing about you. And there was that other type, third type of white folks that would do anything they could for you. If you ask them for something to eat, they'll feed you. You know, if they was coming down the road and they saw you walking and they know you, they'll stop and give you a ride. Okay? If they had some work need to be done, right? And they know you needed work, they'll come looking for you. Right? They wouldn't pay you that much, but they wouldn't they they was pretty good white folks. So all white folks are not the same. Okay, I learned that as a child. But here in Holly Hill, uh, they got this man that bought some property, right? And on that property, he has a Confederate flag flying on that property. Now, I don't have no problem with it, but it's a group down there, okay? They call themselves some little freedom fighters. They want the man to move the Confederate flag off of his property because it represents, in their opinion, it represents hate and discrimination, prejudice. But the flag is on this man's personal property. You can't make that man move that flag off his personal property. You might as well sit down somewhere. Okay, see, some. So you pick the fights that you can win. All right. Long as a man got something on his property, it ain't bothering nobody, it ain't causing no harm or no danger to nobody. You can't make him move it. That's on his personal property. That's just like I got a yellow van parked in my yard. Now that's my van. Now some people may not like the color yellow. All right. That's like asking me, well, you got to move your van, cover up or cover it up or something because we don't like that color. See, some things just don't make sense. You cannot make a man move a Confederate flag off of his own personal property because it's not outlawed in this country to fly the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag. Okay. They haven't outlawed the Confederate flag. Just because they move it from the state capital in Columbia, South Carolina, that don't mean that it's outlawed in the state. It's perfectly legal to have a Confederate flag and fly it if you want to. It's perfectly legal to fly any kind of flag that you want to fly, as long as it's on your personal property. See? Man ain't breaking no law. It's his flag. It's his property. You want to put that flag up and fly it? That's his prerogative. See, you pick the fights that you can win. This is Bobby Kite representing the House of Common Sense. Y'all be blessed. Thank you.